Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to another Film Cave. This is my co-host Stephen A. Espinosa. I'm Casey. Here we go.
Here we go.
So this past weekend, Steve and I saw Whiplash, which is by far one of the top movies of 2014. I think we both totally agree on that.
Top 10, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see where it falls, like in our top 10 list coming up for the year. But man, it is so intense. Just man, my pulse was racing. Like at the end of that movie.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes, I don't think I was breathing.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, it was so intense. So it's about this kid who's just started in like one of the best, if not the best, music conservatories in New York. Andrew Neiman, who's played by Miles Teller, and he's sort of brought into this jazz ensemble group by this sadistic band leader. Oh man, total hard ass, like drill sergeant type band leader, played by J.K. Simmons, who is on his way to an Academy Award. He is monstrous in this movie. So good, so intense, so scary, but very passionate about his jazz music. Absolutely. But I mean, no wonder he's been just a lock for every Film Critics Award, and I mean, the Golden Globe's probably going to be his. He
deserves it.
Yeah, he's a lock for sure. This incredibly talented actor who's been in all kinds of stuff and been funny too.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor. And this movie, he breaks out into a lead that will give him all kinds of awards.
Yeah, it's shocking some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth, but but it was like darkly funny too.
Right.
But so definitely do not miss if you can see it. And sooner the better. Do it. Yeah, that's Whiplash. We had the New York Films Critics Circle, the Gotham Awards, the LA Film Critics Awards, DC Film Critics. So all these critics awards are coming out, and the common movies, Boyhood. It's
all over.
Yeah,
everybody loves it. Everybody wants more. Yeah,
it's getting just all of these awards, with the exception the Gotham Awards did award Best Picture to Birdman. So the two frontrunners, I mean, they're locked for Best Picture nominations and the Academy Awards, but Birdman and Boyhood are. I mean, I'd say Boyhood has got definitely an early lead.
Yeah,
a lot of momentum going.
We saw Birdman a couple weeks ago, and we loved it, every bit of it. And
amazing. No, it's
incredible. Acting and the directing and everything was amazing. So.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I get Boyhood tomorrow through iTunes, so I'm so stoked to watch that. And I mean, I think Patricia Arquette could win Best Supporting Actress. She's been winning a lot of awards. Yeah. Best Director could be a lock for Richard Linklater. I mean, he's definitely going to be nominated, and he could very easily win. Everybody loves this movie. It's been such a passion project for Richard Linklater, and like shooting it over 12 years.
That's amazing.
Like a little bit at a time, not worrying about if his actors are going to be sick or be here anymore. I mean, just such a risk, and so it's exciting. A cool thing that I thought was the LA Film Critics awarded Best Actor to Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy for a movie called Locke, which very few people saw, but I did, of course. And it's awesome. It literally takes place in a car. It's Tom Hardy pretty much by himself, except other actors calling him over the phone.
Right.
And he plays a contractor who, on the night of like the biggest concrete pour in England ever, he decides to walk away from it all and goes to try and take care of this woman who has told him that she is pregnant with his child. Okay. So he's talking to his wife, his kids, the poor guy he's left to do the pour, who's never done something like that. I mean, he is like a genius when it comes to all this like concrete and like the trucks and everything. Okay. It plays like a thriller, but like it's not really about anything. it's just Tom Hardy's so captivating.
Well,
he's not going to be in the running for Academy Awards or anything like that. It was a little movie.
But I think those movies are good. That
it was
actor
awesome.
driven, you know, and it's not necessarily about the set pieces or what's going on. It's just if it takes place in it can take place in a car or any place like that, in one room or something like that. But it draws you in like that. And
it was great. So I was very, very surprised to see that, but I love it. Also, like sticking with some of the award stuff, it's looking pretty good for Grand Budapest Hotel for an original screenplay. It's a lock for a nomination. Could even win, and I think it'll be up against Birdman. Like those two, either one could take it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, I kind of have a soft spot for Wes Anderson, so I want him to win because of just that I like his style and his writing and stuff. But I think Birdman is well deserved. So
that goes. Back two more of the best movies that we've seen this year, hands down. And then adapted screenplay, it's looking pretty good for Gillian Flynn, who adapted her own novel for the film adaptation of Gone Girl. And that's looking pretty good.
We saw that. That was incredible.
Yeah. That should have some nominations for sure. Best Picture, Fincher could squeeze in for Director. Best Actress, Best Actress for sure. Hands down nomination there. But yeah, I think Boyhood's going to be the big winner of the Oscars. I think it'll be interesting to see if anything catches up to it momentum-wise, but
I think it's good. It's good to see all these nominations coming out. Lots of good movies kind of getting in before the end of the year, and it's like a freaking
everyone's racing to that December 31st release date.
The Angelina Jolie movie's coming out.
Yeah, Unbroken and Selma, the Martin Luther King movie, looks incredible. I've heard nothing but raves about that, and so we'll get to see those.
Busy couple of months.
Busy couple of months into January and February, and Sundance is coming up in January, so we'll be busy checking out all kinds of films on every scale. Oh yeah, we love it. We're dorks.
So last week they released some very amazing news having to do with DC when the Suicide Squad, they released the full cast, which I think excited people, blew some minds. I think with the main one, I think being Jared Leto playing the Joker for the first time since this is the Joker's character coming back after Heath Ledger. That
he so famously played him.
Right, there were so many rumors about it, and I think people got behind it, and so now that it's a lock. Him playing it is everybody's excited to see what he's going to do with it.
Right, and he's so particular about like his roles,
which is also
it's pretty crazy that it's this.
So we got Jared Leto playing the Joker. We have, which was kind of surprising, Will Smith playing Deadshot.
Yeah.
The only other superhero movie he did was
Hancock.
Yeah.
Right.
But
he's such a huge Hollywood icon, a big name. I think big image. Like knowing David Ayer, who's going to direct Suicide Squad, like in his movies, they're hard action, adult R-rated movies. Right. Like, is this going to be an R-rated superhero movie? And like, what attracted Will Smith to the role? Like to play like a sort of something darker, like
or maybe just the whole comic book,
Because genre. I would love to see it be an R-rated comic book movie.
Oh yeah.
I think, it's got all the elements and like a darker
like
vibe.
Watchmen.
Yeah, exactly, like a Watchmen, but hopefully better.
Right.
No, Watchmen was pretty good in parts.
Then we have Tom Hardy playing Rick.
Tom Hardy
playing Rick Flag, I guess, is the leader.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna be like
kind of the team leader, but with a bunch of bad guys. I don't know if there is one guy who's gonna follow with everybody else. And then we have Margot Robbie, who was the hottie in The Wolf of Wall Street. As you all know, she's going to be playing Harley Quinn, which I think is going to be.
That'll be fun to see her team up with Jared Leto and see what the Harley Quinn Joker relationship.
And I want to see not only the costumes that they do for this kind of movie, like if they're going to go, if they're gonna stay with the darkness and go with that, or how they're gonna play it. I think that's gonna be an interesting take. It's just how they create these characters as a live action movie.
Right.
And then we have I can never pronounce his name. Jai Courtney.
Yeah.
As Boomerang. Jai Courtney he's gonna be in the new Genesis.
Terminator Genesis.
Movie.
He's in the Divergent movies.
He was in the last Die Hard movie that came out.
That's right.
As
Jack
Connor.
No,
I always say Connor.
No. Jack McClane. There you go. John McClane.
John McClane.
Bruce Willis.
John McClane's son, right. That should be good. I think he's a good action.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, who Boomerang is.
The character itself,
Yeah, so I'm terrible at...
We'll see.
like, the actual comic part.
Either way, I mean, this just him as a somewhat known actor.
Definitely a big up and coming actor.
And then the last one is, or the second to last one, I guess, is Cara Delevingne. She's gonna be Enchantress. She's been in some movies, but it's all really small. She's mainly like a model. So she'll be good looking.
I mean, the costumes will be cool to check out.
Right.
Like, how
that's kind of what I'm
scantily clad these.
So if it's a PG-13 or an R costume.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we'll have from Batman vs Superman, Jesse Eisenberg will play Lex Luthor in this movie.
He talks to be back in it for.
So I mean,
Suicide Squad 2.
I'm excited to hear this news, to have these actors be locked, the director's gonna be locked in. I think it's as long as they can pull together a decent script, I think it'll make millions for sure.
Yeah.
Just on the pure actors. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I'm excited.
Very excited. Looking forward to that in 2016.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it comes out next year. The year after next, but they're gonna film it next year.
Right.
Start from next year, and I'll start seeing pictures and trailers and teasers.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's there'll be 10 trailers.
Speaking of trailers, we have the Terminator Genesis trailer.
I look at each of you, and I see the marks of this long and terrible war. If we die tonight, mankind dies with us.
And I watched it, and it looks okay.
Yeah, looks alright. It looks like they're sort of rebooting.
Yeah.
The I don't know, like potentially rebooting the whole storyline, basically.
I hope so.
Messing with the time.
I liked
the
Salvation.
Time travel and everything.
I liked Salvation. I don't know that a lot of people did. I liked it. I thought it was good. And if they're gonna reboot it, that's great. Get Arnold back.
Arnold back that's a huge plus for the start of what they hope is a new trilogy for the franchise. And but I mean, an impressive cast. They got two: Jason Clarke from last week's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and again Jai Courtney. He's gonna be back in the Kyle Reese character. They got Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, who is like a dead ringer for
who looks just like
the old Sarah Connor from Linda Hamilton back in the original two movies. So
I don't know. I mean, the trailer was good and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of. I think. I feel like the Terminator's been.
We're
hopefully it's
both on the fence about it, but I mean, we'll definitely
just because of the story is kind of, I don't know if there's anything there. It's just gonna be another action movie.
Yeah.
I hope it's just not another action movie that we've all seen.
Right.
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Because I want to go see it, but I don't want it to be dull.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, it's Terminator. I think they're hoping to kind of bring it back to its like T2.
You know who's gonna direct it? Oh yeah, that's right. So Alan Taylor's new director. He directed the last Thor 2,
Thor: The Dark World.
Which was good. I liked that. I mean, it had some good action, but that's kind of a movie. It's kind of pays for itself. So but we'll see. See how it goes. More trailers.
Right. Yeah.
And then speaking of more trailers,
what?
The Star Wars trailer. No, I'm sorry, teaser trailer came out.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? The dark side. And the light.
Teaser.
And people have gone crazy for and against it. But it's just a teaser. Like
I don't get all that
Yeah.
against it. Like,
just a teaser.
He's a stormtrooper. He shouldn't be black.
It's right.
Like,
It's
what?
It doesn't matter.
John
Who
Boyega's a
cares?
great actor.
Yes,
First of all,
he
it doesn't
is.
matter.
I was excited to see
like,
him.
Oh man, he's awesome. I know,
See
and he
him,
like
the character.
pops up there in like the stormtrooper outfit without the helmet
Helmet off.
and and he's like, what am I doing here? It's like, oh, right off the bat, it's like, okay, this is cool.
It did everything to get me excited. You saw Millennium Falcon, Stormtroopers. You see some robots,
It's a villain with a new lightsaber.
New lightsaber. I mean, it's what it
It's
needed to be.
It teased a little bit of everything. I mean, we still haven't seen Han and Luke and
Right,
like
but
those classic
that's not-
characters, but like
which we know
it's
they're in it,
introducing
and
the
I
new
don't wanna-
characters.
yeah.
It showed Oscar Isaac, flying the X-wings.
Oh yeah.
I forgot the girl who's going to be a pretty main part, who J.J. Abrams kind of just cast out of nowhere. Yeah, it was exciting.
It was good.
And, I think one more full trailer and I'll be good to go
Right.
till
No, I
next
don't.
December.
That's the thing is I don't want it.
I don't want
still
anything
a year away.
Yeah, exactly.
Still a year away. We're seeing a teaser a year, into it. Like that's I'm excited.
That's awesome.
To just have it be here. I just want to watch it. I don't want to mess around with trailers anymore. I just want
Right,
it to be
right.
going.
Yeah, but I mean, we have the capability of just like not watching.
Exactly.
So.
Which is what we are both down for. We're not down to see a million trailers and teasers and spoilers and blah blah blah. We just want to see the movie.
Exactly.
Because we're gonna see it anyway.
Right. Yes, and I'd like to be surprised and
Exactly.
excited about what I'm going to go see and
read
not
about
know
the
every
whole
plot detail.
plot synopsis
Yeah.
and the details about
Exactly.
the stories. Like I want to.
Right. I mean, I like a certain bit of information and like
actors, directors.
Right, but spoilers, I'm
we
good.
need to know.
All right. Out in
Anyway.
theaters this week as we head closer to Christmas. Tons of stuff coming out. The big ones coming out this Friday are Exodus: Gods and Kings, which is directed by Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah,
Tony
Tony
Scott.
Scott's.
Too soon.
Yeah. Too soon.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah, both just really talented family there.
Yes.
But yeah, Ridley Scott directed. I mean, it looks epic.
Well, yeah,
absolutely
that kind
epic.
of epic movie.
Oh yeah, nice, cool, updated special effects. Getting a little bit of controversy though, with him casting white actors in the main roles. But I mean,
with
it just comes down to
if they can play it.
the casting equals making money. Yes, Moses was not white. Egyptians are not. It's Africa.
Right.
It's in Egypt. But
you can't please everybody, but at the same time,
well,
I think it's just something that's just trying.
Right.
I mean, it's like.
And again, it's a business. Hollywood is a business. It's always about money, and always will be about money.
So
And,
I'm just down to
they're
see
gonna
the movie
cast,
to see how it goes.
They're going
It's
to cast a
not-
bankable star, and Christian
Yes.
Bale right off the Batman
Bankable
movies
star.
is. I
Someone
mean, that's
who-
huge.
someone wants to see.
And yeah, I mean, and it has a good and then Joel Edgerton, who is an up and coming actor out of Australia. Seen him in a couple of great Sundance movies. He's going to play Ramses. Sigourney Weaver is playing Ramses' mother, who I heard she's just awesome. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be just an exciting take on. Yeah, and it's it's getting like like the very religious people like kind of uproar,
which always happens.
Yeah,
and with Noah, it's because they said it wasn't the
whatever.
story.
It's an adaptation of a book that's been out for freaking ever. Like you gotta make things different.
Right. So I think it's a watch, right?
Oh yeah, definitely a watch, like a first weekend watch, because there's gonna be so much to catch up on.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the other big one out this weekend is Top 5.
What's up? This is Andre Allen, and when I listen to satellite radio, I listen to Sirius Hits 1.
That's good. Just make it a little funnier.
Funnier?
Put a little stank on it.
Stank.
Nice and funny. Go.
What's up, This is Andre Allen. Or scratch my nuts, that is.
First take was good.
In 2005, Time magazine voted today's guest the funniest man in America. By 2010, the former stand-up hit it big with Hammy the Bear 1, 2, and 3.
You got Hammy time! It's Hammy time!
You can also see him getting married to reality star Erica Long.
Where's my kiss?
Do we have to do this on camera?
Not on camera, it doesn't exist.
I don't feel like doing funny movies anymore. I don't feel funny.
Save some of that stuff for your Times interview.
I just want a decent story. You give me a couple of really honest things, I will be more than fair.
This is Chelsea Brown. She's doing a story on me. No snitching.
Come to me, baby girl. I'm gonna turn over like an apple pie.
You know what? You just ate an apple pie, you fat mother.
I love myself. Which was written and directed by Chris Rock. I guess made a huge splash at Toronto back in September and got picked up for like $12 million or something like that, like a huge amount of money for the film festival, but looks hilarious and very relevant to the times today. And so those Exodus top 5 are definitely our recommendations to go see it. Check them out this weekend, and then rolling out a week from Wednesday, so December 17th is the final Hobbit
installment.
The Battle of the Five Armies.
It's been 14 years
I cannot
since the
believe
first
that.
Lord of the Rings came out 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Like without much
saw
of
that
a
in high
break.
school.
Right, without much of a break between the first 3, and then he wanted to do the Hobbit and break it up into 3 different films.
Pretty long break between the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit, and like Guillermo del Toro was attached to direct it when The Hobbit was just going to be 2 movies.
But I mean, there was always buzz about them doing a Hobbit movie, and then they it was just going to be one movie, and then they broke it up into 3 movies.
Fell back into doing it, and it's been
worth it.
Totally his passion project. So I'm very excited. This will be the first one that I've actually seen in theaters, but I want to.
I watched the first one in theaters, the second one on video, but this is going to be good. Yeah. I want to see it just for it to come kind of all together.
Right. And then wait for the extended version to come out like next
So
Christmas.
then you could watch Hobbit extended versions, Lord of the Rings extended versions, and you'll be into it about a week.
Yep.
It'll be a week-long, 6 movies.
6-movie extravaganza! But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to skip the high frame rate because I think it looks like
I don't like that, how it looks like it's just like...
It's not for me. Not for Steve either.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, so those are the big ones.
The big theater movies. This week and next week.
Yep. So we'll be back with reviews of those hopefully, and talk about what we liked and didn't like about them, and then the huge Blu-ray just before Christmas release is Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's the big.
Which we saw and we loved it.
Oh yeah, absolutely loves fun, great cast,
different than the other Marvel movies, and
just launched Chris Pratt into stardom.
Oh yeah,
and I mean Vin Diesel just managing to say 3 words in different, slightly different contexts, like incredible. Bradley, like just very inspired casting, very well done. James Gunn did an amazing job.
And he's excited about it.
No, you can tell he's excited about it, and he
likes the story, likes the characters.
Loves these characters. He jumped right into writing the second one. Just wants to keep that momentum going, and
Definitely
definitely a buy it. Any format you can, whatever special edition. Definitely our pick for buy it.
Or buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, that's it
Loving
for
movies.
this. What? Oh, loving movies. Yeah, what he
That's
said.
it for what?
I was like 11 movies. What?
11
Nope.
movies.
Let's go with a full dozen.
Full 11 movies.
All right, so don't forget to check us out on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
We're
Film
at
Cave
the
on
Film
Facebook.
Cave on Facebook, and then at Twitter at the film_cave. All right, we'll be next week back
to talk about movies we've seen and movies coming out and all the news happening.
Yes.
All right, that's it. Deuces.